In retrospect, the courtroom confrontation in Selina Fillinger's play Faceless seems almost inevitable given the nature of our times. But it took this young playwright to give that inevitability the full body and shape that now comes to life on the Repertory Theater's studio stage. A young American is on trial for attempting to aid terrorists. Susie Glenn lost her mother recently. Susie's never been popular and outgoing, and the losses left her pretty much unmoored. She's taken to the internet, and there she's met a young man who seems to be interested in her and who offers her a cause she can be interested in. He's with ISIS in Syria or Iraq. He explains Islam to her, convinces her of the justice of their cause, and offers to marry her if she will join him. She converts to Islam, prays Islamic prayers, wears the hijab, gets a plane ticket for Turkey, and is picked up by the police at the airport. One of the play's most emotionally wrenching scenes is the visit to the prison by Susie's father, in which he lets it slip that he was the one who alerted the police to her plans. Now she has no one here she can trust, no one to offer support. At the Rep, Lindsay Stock gives full measure both to Susie's neediness and to her strength and her commitments. As her father, Joe Dempsey tries to be sympathetic and understanding, but he's bewildered by his daughter and her thoughts and actions. On the other side in the courtroom, prosecuting attorney Scott Bader is not sympathetic. He's a man on the make and he wants a conviction. He's brusque, no nonsense in Michael James Reed's portrayal. The best person on his staff to get that conviction is a young woman, a recent Harvard law graduate, and a Muslim. Claire Fathi was born in this country of immigrant parents. She wears the hijab, and she prays Muslim prayers in Arabic. John Culbert's lyrically arched set functions most effectively when the two women stand in front of the arches at opposite ends and pray at the same time, one in English, one in Arabic. Claire resists taking this case, realizing that the prosecuting attorney is using her because of her religion. Given her position in the office, she doesn't have a lot of choice, and she yields to her boss's assignment almost as a dare to him. Suzanne Jamshidi's Claire is smart and authentic. Though court protocol is against it, eventually she and Susie are able to spend some time together. I wish they had more time together. I wish they explained their beliefs, their understanding of Islam, Susie's justification for terrorism, Claire's correction of that from the Orthodox Islam she practices. Perhaps it's getting too intellectual for dramatic excitement, but I think it would have added breadth and depth to each character, and drama can build on that, as many playwrights have shown. Playwright Fillinger is a young playwright. She wrote Faceless when she was a senior at Northwestern, and she's written a fascinating and compelling piece in Faceless. Her playwriting teacher at Northwestern, for whom she was writing the play, recognized this, as did the artistic director of Chicago's Northlight Theater, B.J. Jones, who was a resource for the course. He commissioned her to finish the play for performance at Northlight. The production of the Rep is pretty much the Northlight production. Jones again directs it with John Culbert's scenery, Izumi Imaba's costumes, Heather Gilbert's lighting, Andre Pluis's sound, and Stephen Mazurik's projections. The cast, including Ross Lehman as Susie's warmly paternal defense counsel, were all in the Northlight production, except for local actor Michael James Reed as the prosecuting attorney. I hope I'm not committing a spoiler by noting that some people find the ending of Faceless unsatisfactory. I can live with it.
Well, I did find it a little unsatisfactory, but you know, it was interesting that this was a rare instance where in a three-quarter round setting you were actually better off on the sides than you were in front of the action, because so much of it involves two people sitting in chairs, and if you were in front then you would see the back of one head. From the side, the side was actually a better view of those scenes.
Yeah, but a good production.
Yes.
An interesting play, certainly.